My beloved child, pause for a moment. Do not take another step until you listen carefully to what I want to tell you. You let out a deep sigh not long ago. You thought no one had seen it. But I heard everything. I paid attention to every breath. I saw everything that's been on your heart. When I talk to you today, I'm not going to talk about the past again. There is something you are about to leave behind that you don't fully understand. Do not leave until you hear what I have to say. You may think about why you gave up that moment for many years. Don't give up on that person. Not now. Not right now. I understand how much those words hurt you. I know everything that you've been through with them. I feel your pain about the long silences. I know the words that make you feel bad. I know how it felt to give your all and feel like nothing came back to you. I watched every night as you went over each conversation in your head, trying to find even one reason to believe it was still worth holding on to. I saw everything. Today I can say with all the power of heaven that you have not wasted your time. No changes were made to where I told you to stand. Say Amen if you believe what is being said. No one comes into your life by accident in my kingdom. Nobody. Not the ones who stayed. Not the ones who left. Not this person. The person whose name is on your mind as you read these words. Each person who has come into your life was let there by my hand. And this person, this soul who has tested your love and patience, did not just happen to cross your path. There was a reason I put them there. A goal that has been so carefully thought out and set up that, if I told you the whole story today, you would be speechless. I still have more to show you. That's not because I don't want you to know, but because this part of your story is still not over yet. At this point, it seems like you've lost the battle to come. But if you look at the whole story, this chapter comes right before everything starts to change. You've seen this person's flaws, like how far away they are, how quiet they are, and how they can't meet you where you are. Because of those things, you began to think that all your love was going into ground that would never yield anything. Pay close attention to what I say. You are wrong about the ground not being empty. It's just not yet the right time of year. Every seed you planted with your love, your patience, your tears, and your choice to stay has grown. There is growth going on below the surface that you can't see, and the harvest will blow your mind. Because you have something that person can't get from anyone else, I put you in their life. Not because you're great, not because you don't have any wounds of your own, but because I put a special grace and love inside you that can reach places inside them that no one else has been able to. Others saw someone as not worth their time, but I saw what they could become. I knew you would keep believing in that future, even when they didn't. There's been more to this relationship than just a link. It's been a mirror too. I have shown you your own heart through everything that has happened between us. The fears that still needed to be fixed. Where there was still room for growth. You didn't know how strong you were until this season made you use it. Nothing that has happened to you has been pointless. Every hard time has changed you in ways that better times could never do. From the beginning of this journey, you are not the same person. You are now stronger, more deeply connected, and better able to carry the love I made you to give. Do what these words say. I believe, if they speak to your spirit. I'll tell you something about the person you believe in. They have not resisted you because your love is not strong enough. It's because they've never seen a light as pure as the one you carry. The deepest and safest parts of them have been challenged by your presence. The walls they put up, the silence they chose, the space they kept, and the coldness you felt are not proof that they don't care about you. They're proof that you've touched them in ways they don't know how to handle. Walls aren't built around things that aren't important. They put up walls around the things that could change them. You are slowly changing them in the hidden places where I continue to work without being seen. I've been meeting them in the early morning or late evening when no one else is around. When all the other noise goes away and only the truth is left. I showed them what their life would be like without you during those times. I showed them the empty space, the place that wasn't there, and the one thing that your presence could bring. They're not ready to say it yet, but things are changing. The ground beneath those walls is already moving. No one else can see the cracks yet, but they are beginning to show. When a wall is about to fall, don't walk away from it. Loud announcements will not bring the proof of what I am doing. It will happen quietly. That's how things that last start. A softer tone in their voice, an honest moment you didn't see coming, a small action that means more to them than anyone else could understand. A look that says more than words ever could, a message that comes out of nowhere. It's not an accident. Things have been changing behind the scenes for a lot longer than you think. These are just the first signs of it. Pay attention to what they say. Don't turn your back on them just because they look too small. Before it fills the whole sky, the first light of dawn is always just a small glow. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Today, my child, I want you to take a real step of faith. It's not that your prayers or waiting have been in vain. It's that faith is most fully expressed when it moves from the heart to the body. Once you see faith that is ready to move, watch what I do. Let me now answer the question about the sign you asked for. In your quiet thoughts between prayers, and in the hopes you were barely brave enough to hold on to, you asked for it. You've asked me to give you something that will make you sure of everything. Something that would make you feel good about yourself enough to keep going. Please pay close attention to what I say next. It's here! The sign you've been waiting for. It came when these words touched your heart, because I led you to this very moment. Not because these words are powerful on their own. I brought this to your attention that never just happens by itself. I don't bring my kids to events where there is nothing planned for them. That these words moved you deeply, that they went beyond your thoughts and became a part of your spirit. Just as you were listening, the name of that person came to mind right away. It's not an accident. This is what I said. The sign is not something that you still have to do. The sign is now here. No longer is the question whether I spoke. The question is whether or not you will understand what I said. A lot of nights, you went to bed still thinking about the same things. Will things ever get better? Have I spent my time in vain? Is any of this real? When no one else was around, you asked those questions in an honest way. There was no one or anything to impress or prove. I heard all of them. I want you to know that none of those questions were not answered. I have heard and are holding every honest question you have asked me. The answers are already being worked on. I will never turn away from my kids' honest cries. I just don't always answer when people want me to or when they expect me to. I trust the state. If you think this fits into your life right now, someone outside has been giving you a sign, something that cannot be denied. That thing would make you not need to believe anything else. But I want you to know how signs really work. It's not a sign anymore if it doesn't leave room for faith. It turns into proof. I work by faith, not just proof, because faith is where real change happens. What if I took away all the questions and told you the whole story right now? You would just watch it instead of living it. The most important person is the one who walks the journey. The person who goes through it grows. The person who finally follows through on the promise knows both the cost and the worth of what they gained. That person is you. You've always been. You have been patient. You have refused to give up. And you have chosen to love, even when every natural thought told you to leave. None of that has been for nothing. It was one of the bravest things I've ever seen you do while live. There's been no waste in any of it. It was getting ready for something bigger. Now I'll tell you what is starting to happen so you can see it. The frozen parts are becoming less solid. Things that seemed stuck at first are slowly starting to move again. There will be changes that seem too small to talk about, but you'll know deep down that they're important. A conversation that starts without any stress, a soft shift in a room that has been cold for a long time, or a door that wouldn't open at first starting to move slowly. These are real moments, not made-up ones. They are the first signs of what I have been planning behind the scenes, which you couldn't see. Don't blow them off just because they look small. Most of my best work start out quietly. After that, they keep getting bigger. The fears that have been bothering you are getting weaker. This isn't just hopeless. This is what happens naturally when someone hears my word and wants to follow it. The worry that made your chest tight, the constant fear, and the sleepless nights caused by questions that were too heavy to carry are starting to lift. Not because everything around you has changed, but because I am putting something in your spirit that doesn't depend on what is going on around you. It's a peace that stays even though things aren't finished. That peace belongs to me, and I'm giving it to you right now. Prove that I got this today. I want to talk about the real point of this relationship, if your heart is ready. You have only been seeing a small part of it. You've been wondering over and over if this relationship is worth all the trouble it's caused you. That is a good question, but it's not the right way to look at things. What it cost you is not the better question. What it is making is a better question. Many more people are being blessed by your obedience than just the two of you at this time. I am building more than just a new relationship. It is becoming living proof that the world around you needs to see that love can stay strong, that patience is not weakness, but amazing strength, and that I can bring two hurt people together to make something that neither of them could have made on their own. Your life will not be the same after reading this story. It will move people you have never met. It will change the way people talk that hasn't happened yet. It will reach the kids who will one day see what was built and learn how to love by seeing how you do it. This work will be seen by many generations. When everyone around them tells them to leave, I do this through those who stay. This task wasn't given to you because it would be simple. I gave it to you because I knew you could carry it, not without pain. There will be sacrifices, but with the depth of character I always knew you had. You kept showing me that I knew you right, even when you started to doubt yourself. Not because you never fell, but because you chose to stay even when you fell. That choice, made over and over during long periods of uncertainty, has become the base for everything that is now ready to rise. Each tear you shed turned into a seed. Not a single one of them went under the ground. They've all been getting bigger. They will soon turn into something you can see. The harvest never lets you know when it's coming. It just shows up. You will know for sure that every seed you planted was worth it when you see it. I'd like to talk to you now. This is not about this situation, not about that person, about you. You've asked yourself if you're enough, if the love you've shown is enough, to see if your patience is still good, if you really have what it takes to do what I told you to do. Let me give you a straight answer. You're good enough. Not because you've never failed, but because I put everything this calling would ever need in you. I never give a calling without also giving what is needed to carry it out. That's not how I do things. Together, the calling and the strength to carry it out were given. You are much stronger than you think after going through this season. I was shaping you, even though it felt like you were slowly being worn away. Loss was really just getting rid of things that would never stay, making room for things that will last forever. You are being set up for life. Because of all the things you've been through to get here, the ground is stronger now than it has ever been. Please don't let the enemy tell you that the hard season shows you have failed. It proved that I was making you. And the person who went through that shaping is now someone I can trust with what's coming next. Things that are coming up are good. I'm able to say those things because I promised to. This season is not the same as the last one. It is not at all the same. Things are starting to change in your life. It was hard to walk every step because of the resistance, but it's starting to go away. Things that used to take a lot of work will start to happen more easily. Things will start to change in the talks. How you talk to people will be different. One of your strongest sources of strength will eventually be the relationship that has worn you down the most. This is a promise that can be kept. There is something real going on that has already started. I am the God who rewards people who are good. There are times when I ask my kids to stay in tough places, and I never forget about them. I see everything. I remember and answer every moment. Based on what you gave this season, what I'm making will be worth the same amount as what you gave. So, remember 3 things as you move forward from here. To begin, you have never been by yourself on this journey. I was there with you through all the hard talks, sleepless nights. and times you chose to stay when it would have been easier to leave. I was there. Second, all the work you've put into this season has not gone to waste. In my kingdom, there is no waste. With every act of kindness, every tear, every prayer, and every time you showed grace, all of those times when you were almost out of strength, everyone is being brought together. Everything is leading to something you will soon see. Third, the sign you asked for is real. It's right here. This moment did not just happen. Your being here is not by chance. You got here because of something. Trust that to lead. Believe the person who brought you here. Allow your heart to be at ease with everything I've said today. Not as a temporary comfort that wears off when things get tough again, but as a strong base that will support every step from now on. You came in with a tough question. You're leaving with a reply. Not because all the information has already been given out. Not because every result can already be seen. But because you have been deeply filled with the most important truth. We heard you. Someone has seen you. You've never been by yourself. And what you're doing has a lot more meaning than you think. My love for you doesn't change based on how well or how poorly you do. It just stays there. Everything about it has always been yours. I want to take you even further now. But first, I need to talk to you about something you've been afraid to tell me the truth about. Every other question hides a question beneath it. That person who lives in the center of your heart. You've been wondering in the background if I'm really real. Do you believe in a real person through your faith? Or is it just something you hold on to because you need hope when things are hard? That is a question I am not unwilling to answer. I take it as one of the most honest things you've said to me in a long time, and I answer it with truth. Not in a way that is meant to silence your doubts, but in a way that speaks to the part of you that already knows the difference between what is real and what is false. You know I'm real deep down. Not because someone else persuaded you, but because you've met me yourself. You've known me in ways that you'll never be able to fully explain. I've been known to you through the peace that came for no reason. You have known what it's like to be carried through your darkest nights when nothing else should have made you feel calm. You've seen things happen that fit together too well for chance to be the only explanation. You already have proof of what you said. You've just kept quiet because the voices around you have made you hesitant to say out loud what you know deep down. But you already know this, and I'm just confirming what your heart already knows. I'm real. You can talk to me right now because I'm here. What I'm saying is true. Now, let me talk about something that has been making you sad this season. The quiet. When it looked like heaven was quiet. Those times when it seemed like your prayers would go up and then back down without being answered. Those times when you felt like you were talking to nothing and no one responded. I want you to know what was really going on during those quiet times, because it will shift how you move forward. I never kept quiet. I was working in places that your normal senses couldn't reach. Most of my work inside people happens beneath everything that can be seen. People experience it deep down in their hearts, minds, faith, and abilities. For that kind of work, you need to be quiet. Not the quiet of absence, the quiet of complete attention. During the most important part of the job, a craftsman is silent. This is not because they have left the room, but because they are fully focused on what they are making. In those quiet times, there was a presence so strong that it looked like there was no one there. That person has also been going through the same thing. They are going through so much deep inside work that not even they can fully explain it yet. They don't know how to describe what is changing yet. While they might not even be aware of it, the work is still being done. There are hidden parts of them that are changing, and those changes will show up in the way they talk, act, and live. It's often the season when there doesn't seem to be any change at all that there really is. From the outside, a seed looks the same, but inside, important things are happening. Trust the process even if you can't see it yet. Here is the main thing I want you to do. Not trust that doesn't know how I work, but trust that does. Trust that sticks with that understanding even before things start to line up with it. Now I'd like to talk about what you've become during this season. Not just about the part you played in that person's life, but also about how this is changing you. At the start of this season, you mostly knew what unconditional love meant in your head. You now fully understand it. That knowledge has turned into character because of that understanding. That is a very different way of understanding. It stays steady even when things get hard. The things around it press against it, but it doesn't change shape. A year ago, you wouldn't have been able to carry such grace. You now have a level of patience that could only be learnt during the time I set aside for it. You now have empathy that can only come from having been through something that really hurt you. These aren't little things. It's traits like those that help me change lives. This is how I've been shaped, and those are the people I best work through. People who have learned what it means to stay in real life, not just in words. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, "This is not history, it is a living promise about your future." Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now let me go a little further because I want you to understand more about what you are carrying and why I gave it to you. I never put work in someone's life by accident. I don't give the biggest responsibilities to people who aren't ready for them. I give the hardest assignments to the people I've carefully trained. And most of the time, the hard times they are later called to go through are what prepare them. You didn't just happen to be here at this time of year. Before this, every loss, lesson, and season that hurt you and opened your heart was building you up to be strong enough to handle what I have put in front of you. Think about what you've done to stay. Real patience. The kind that is never done in public but keeps going in the background when no one is looking and nothing seems to be changing. Love that lasts. What kind of giving doesn't depend on what you get in return? The kind that gives because it's who they are. True faith is not the kind of faith that only holds on when things are going well. It's the kind of faith that doesn't give up when things look bad. Things like these don't happen often. These traits are important for someone I can use as a witness, and your story is becoming just that. People are following your life, even when you can't see it. People who are in relationships that can't work out are watching how you handle yours and learning from it. Not because you want to be seen, but because the truth always goes further than you think. The way you keep going this season will affect people in ways you might not even be aware of while you are here. Your loyalty shapes more than just your own story. It's marking a much bigger thing. I'd like to talk to you now about trust. It's important to trust me, even when you can't see what I'm doing. Being sure is not the same thing as trust. Trust means living your life as if what I say is true, even though you can see proof. You've been living between the promise I made to you and the day it comes true. That empty space doesn't mean I forgot about you. That's the place where faith grows. It's where habits are made. That's where I do my most important work, in my kids' hearts, because that's where they learn to rely on me instead of just what they know. That's where you've been for a long time. I know how long it seems to have been. It doesn't matter to me how long it is or how much weight you've carried. But pay close attention. The end of that season is near. There is an end to what has seemed like an endless story, and it's much closer than your tired heart thought. I am the God of time. That's how I planned for my kids to grow, so I made life move through them. Seasons of trouble aren't meant to last forever. Spring always comes after winter. Not because it just so happens, but because I planned that change from the beginning of time. It's getting colder where you are. You might not be able to feel the change yet, but I can see it. The ground is getting warmer below the surface. It's slowly coming to life, what seemed to be completely still. You can trust the change even before you feel it. I only want you to stay. Stay put. That's all I want. Have faith today. Then come back tomorrow. They shouldn't try to be strong or act like everything is easy. Tell the truth. Say you know it's hard, but still choose to trust me. That kind of faith makes the sky move, not the perfect copy that hides all the problems. The kind of faith that says, "This is hard, but I still believe. I have seen every part of your struggle. It has never made me turn away from you. It's brought me closer. In the places where you feel weakest, I'm most present. Because those are the places that need what I can give. You have never been left alone when you were weak. You don't know how carefully I've been holding you there. Let me tell you something about what's coming up, not in vague words, but in real ones. The talks that seemed impossible before will start to happen. It didn't happen all at once or without any work. Somehow, though, things will change between you and that person that you can't avoid. A conversation will happen that will shock you. Something that has been closed for a long time will be opened. It will talk as much with its silence as with words. You will know what it is when it happens. You'll know deep down that it's the first clear sign of what I said I would do. The dreams that you almost gave up on are still alive. To keep your hope safe, I know you've shrunk it down so that losing it won't hurt as much. I want you to let hope grow again now. Not without thinking, but honestly. Faith is not having a small amount of hope just to avoid pain. Please have faith in me right now, not be careful. Keep your mind on the picture of what this could turn into. Pay attention to what I see before you do. That picture should help you get through the days when what you see doesn't match up with what I've said. You will never be sorry that you stayed. I'm telling you straight out. One day, you'll remember this season, when you almost left but chose to stay, and everything will make sense. It will make sense why things are hard. It will make sense to time it. It will make sense to follow the path you took. You will be thankful in a way that words can't describe, because you will have been through something real. You'll be glad you paid attention to my voice instead of the one that said everything was done. It's not done yet. It's just getting started. There will be peace in your home. True peace, not just the lack of conflict, but the presence of something alive, kind, and long-lasting. The tension that has been in the air will start to go away. People whose hearts have been hard will slowly warm up again. At first, the walls will come down slowly, but then they will come down faster than you thought possible. And something brand new will be built where those walls used to be. Something that neither of you could have made on your own. Things that have my hand on them because they wouldn't exist without me. This is how I do things. Some people think that nothing can ever be built again, but I do. I restore what other people said couldn't be saved. Everyone thought there could never be a path, but I made one. These are not just pretty words. This is how I do my job. And this is how I'm working with you right now. In every little thing that's going on between you and that person, and in the deepest parts of both of your hearts. The question of whether you should stay or leave is just the surface of your wariness. What I want to talk to you about now is fear. People are scared. It starts to lose its power once it is brought to light, which is why I want to name it. Don't stay because you think it will make things worse. That the more you give your heart, the more silence, distance, and disappointment you will get in return. That you will take the harder path and still end up in the same empty spot. You won't be able to give that hope anymore. I can hear your fear. I get it. It makes sense that you feel this way after everything you've been through. Not because I don't agree with you or think those feelings are wrong. But I have to tell you this. That fear only sees a small part of the picture. It's getting better from today to tomorrow. It thinks that things that have always happened will keep happening. You won't always see that pattern, though. That's what I'm breaking. Fear always sees the past in the present. It thinks that nothing can ever change based on what has happened. That's not how I work, though. I go above and beyond every guess. I do something that all human calculations say can't be done. It's not too much to say how powerful I am. It's just how I am. I am the God who makes strange things happen. I'm the God who does things that no one thought possible. I am the God who makes a way when all roads seem to be blocked. Your fear is real. Your past is real. And it's still possible for me to make something new in the middle of both. It's not a question of whether I can do it. Let trust stand next to your fear. The question is whether you will choose to trust. That's what faith really is. Making the choice to trust even when fear is present is what it means to live without fear. Having both in front of you and choosing which one to follow will help you decide what to do next. Pick trust. You heard my voice today, and something in you knows it is true. Not because all of your fears have gone away. Let the truth beat the fear. Follow what it tells you to do next. I want to talk about one more thing. How lonely this time of year is. That kind of loneliness that comes from carrying something so private that not many people could really understand it, even if you told them everything. The loneliness that comes from having a calling that is unique to you. Going through something that other people see as stubbornness. But you know in your heart that it's something much deeper. You don't stick to things. You are honest. Those are not at all the same things, and I know which one fits you better. Being stubborn means not moving. Even when everyone around them tells them to let go, faithfulness holds on to what is right. That's what you've been doing. Everything around you has been telling you to let go of what is real, but you haven't. That's not being weak. I love this beautiful strength of mine. This feeling of being alone won't last forever. Community is on the way. Understanding is on the way. I am already putting people in your path who have been there and know how it feels to go through this. You won't have to carry this weight by yourself all the time. The time of being alone is coming to an end. There will come a time when other people will understand your story and help you carry it with them. What you have learned on this journey will also become strength for someone else. You're closer than you think. Please wait a little longer. Now I'm going to answer the question you still have about that person. Not the bigger question of whether to keep going. The smaller one, you haven't said much. Do they really love me, is the question. Have they really seen me? Do they really care about me? Or am I just someone they're used to seeing? I want to give you a clear answer. They see you. They have always done that. They have had a hard time not seeing you. It's how they say what they see in a way that you can understand. Speaking and seeing are not the same thing, and I work in the space between them. There I'm building a bridge. I'm getting to the places inside them that are hidden. The place where they know how they feel, but have kept it inside out of fear, old pain, and wounds that could only start to heal with your patience. They'll start to say what's been kept secret. Some things won't be clear at first, but they will become clearer over time. You will slowly learn that they never really didn't see you, even though their silence made you think they didn't. This is because I am working on them inside. You were always on their minds. They often pulled away not because what you said meant too little, but because what you said meant too much for them to handle. Keep this truth close. When hard times come back, go back to it. It's not just wishful thinking. I see it that way because I have a full picture. People know who you are. You are loved by the person you have continued to love. And behind all of their defenses, they are very thankful that you are there. These words are being taught to them, even if they don't know how to say them yet. The phrase is about to come. Stay where you are. Stay where you are because I told you to. Stay put because what you've been waiting for is here. Keep reading because the story I'm writing is much more beautiful than the ending your tired heart has thought of. I'm going to be with you every step of the way, each and every one. You won't be going in tomorrow by yourself. You're walking with the God who planned your future, keeps it safe, and is working for your good right now. This isn't the end. Now is the point where things start to change. You'll realize one day that was the moment everything started turning. Enter it. Keep this truth with you every day after that. I am the God who always does what I say. I still stand by every promise I made over your life. Not one has been called off. No one has been forgotten. They stay in the hands of the person who spoke them, and those hands never let go. When things get hard, remember what I said today. Do not think of them as something from the past. Instead, see them as living words that are still working, still active, and still moving you toward the end of all your problems. What I've said is more than just comfort for now. It gives you a way to go on your journey. Follow it. When you feel lost, let it lead you back. It will help you keep your heart steady when doubt gets stronger than faith. Above all else, never forget that you are loved completely and without any holding back. That love is the solid ground you stand on. It stays the same. It works every time. You are the only owner of it. I want to tell you what true love does where it can't be seen. From where you are, you can't see how your choices are affecting more than you think. It's more than just being patient with one person when you stay in love with someone who hasn't learned how to accept it yet. You are not going with the flow. People learn to leave when things get tough in this world. The lesson is that love should always be easy, or else it's not real. People should put safety first, it says. You have gone against the flow every time you chose a different path or showed grace when everyone else would have told you to hold back. And that choice is important for the bigger story of what love is and what it can do, not just for you and that person individually. You are showing something strong, not to get attention, but in the quiet, everyday moments of life. You show that love is stronger than sadness, that it stays strong even when common sense says to give up, and that it's stronger than anything that tries to destroy it too soon. That witness is important in a way that your normal eyes can't see. It is being seen. It's being picked up. It is going to be honored. I want you to know that I care about both your spiritual and daily life. I'm not so focused on eternal things that I forget about the things you need right now. I can see all the stress this season has caused you. The weight you carry is more than just sadness. It's also hard in real life, and I can see all of them. I haven't left any part of your life. Things are opening up, not just empty doors, but real ones too. Opportunities that didn't seem possible before are now open to everyone. Things that seemed out of reach are getting closer. People who have what you need are being led in the right direction. This isn't just hopeless. Because you have been faithful through hard times, this has happened. I honor that kind of loyalty by giving them what they need. I make a way where there wasn't one before. I open something that was closed. I raise what didn't seem like enough. I give you what was missing. You are now in a time when the grace that has been building up over your life will start to show up in clear and useful ways in your home, in your health, and in the places that have been giving you the most trouble. Keep an eye out for it. When it comes, don't question it or push it away because of bad experiences in the past. Accept it for what it is. It shows that the Father paid attention to every part of his child's life and cared deeply about each one. What you have asked of me out of faith is a real question that needs a real answer. Those answers are on their way. Let me say one more thing before I end my speech. It's about between you and me, about how you and your dad are together. I've always been close to you. Not even once. If the silence made you feel like you were far away, it wasn't. It was the quiet of a dad working on something very closely. In the same way that a craftsman stops talking when the most careful part of the job starts. I wasn't gone when things were hardest for you. I was with you at that time. Keep that truth with you every day after that. Come to me when you're having a normal day, not just when you're desperate. Talk to me when things are calm, not just when everything looks like it's going wrong. Please let me be a part of your plans, decisions, and everyday life. Because I want to be close to you all the time, not just when things go wrong. It stays the same. It runs through every hour, every word, every sunrise, and every dark night. That's the relationship I planned for you. Not one of distance with occasional emergencies, but one of real, everyday closeness all the time. Everything will be okay. It's more than fine. What's in store for you is good, really great. The kind of goodness that has been being saved and is now being released just for you during this season. Take it. You were made to do it. I have you in my arms. I see you. The work isn't done yet. I started in your life, not even close. Have a great day. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.